Tonight, folks, in one community now cleaning up after weekend protests in downtown Raleigh left a mess and a lot of damage. Good evening, everyone. I'm Rod Carter.
And I'm Maggie Newland. CBS 17's Bridget Chapman joins us live in downtown Raleigh after finding out how those involved feel about the weekend and what's expected for the week ahead. Bridget, I understand there is some damage there.
Yeah, Maggie, Rod, it actually has all been cleaned up or fixed from what we've seen being down here today. And most of the protests this weekend were peaceful, but last night's ended in arrests. Marches and speeches filled the weekend in Raleigh. They came in the wake of Daunte Wright's death. The 20-year-old was killed by police in Minnesota last week.
When we say no justice, no peace, that's exactly what we mean.
Members of the Wake County Black Student Coalition were part of the crowd. They want to highlight racial injustice in the country until there's no more.
We have the right to protest. We have the right to drum up noise. And we should be able to practice that right without that fear behind us.
Sunday night's protests were met with a heavy police presence. The events ended with smashed windows, graffiti, and eggs thrown at media and officers.
You can replace a window. You can wash eggs off a car. You cannot replace a black man's life. You cannot replace somebody's life.
Police arrested a dozen protesters for not dispersing.
What we know is that nonviolence is what brings people to our side, and violence does not.
Gerald Givens Jr. with the NAACP condemns the destruction.
If you're going to be a part of a protest and exercise your First Amendment right, we encourage you to do it peacefully and non-violently.
He says they're meeting with businesses, elected officials, religious leaders, and more to create change.
It's work that has to be done, sometimes behind closed doors.
Activists of all ages say it's a fight they're not giving up on.
We seriously have issues that we need to solve as a country. We seriously need to act.
I asked Raleigh police for an interview today about this weekend's protests and any preparation for any protests that could pop up this week. They told me no one was available, so I asked if they could send a statement over. They have not yet sent one. Reporting live in Raleigh, Bridget Chapman, CBS 17 News.